Hello and welcome back to Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time Master Quest. In the last episode, we were working our way through the Deku Tree, and I got a little bit stuck here. That's because the solution is to do something I actually didn't realize you can do. In fact, I'm not sure if you can do this in the original, and that is you have to duck under this bar. Yeah, that works. I am surprised that works, but that's alright. We figured it out. Alright, this guy, are you gonna come down? You are not. Will you activate if I do this? Hello? Also, this is a block. I see that we have to move it. I'm just trying to see if... No, he is stubbornly not going to activate. Can I push this? Can I pull it? I didn't think you were supposed to be able to move these types of blocks. No, you're not. Can I find some hearts somewhere? Probably in here, yes. So this is a time block. You're supposed to use something that we don't have to deal with that. Can I get him from behind from here, maybe? Yes. Wow, they really are going out of their way to make you think outside the box for this stuff. I like it. Let's keep going, I guess. There's a chest in here somewhere. You know what? We probably have to come back for that later. It's probably hidden inside that block, if I had to guess. That's, I think... Is that the first thing we've seen in here that makes you have to come back? You have to come back in the regular version as well. There's a bombable wall. Can we get any of these guys? No, these guys look like they're set to activate when you get close. Oh, I think I got one of them. But yeah, in the original, there's a bombable wall that has a Skulltula behind it, a golden Skulltula, and you have to come back when you have bombs. Oop. Oh, these guys are going to be spawning infinitely, aren't they? Alright, well, let's deal with this guy. Okay, come on. Okay, we killed the larva. There we go. And I guess we're going to have to... Yep. Boy, that really is different. Alright. So I'm wondering what the boss fight is going to be like. Is it going to be the same? Strong iron bars are blocking the door. You can't open them with your hands. Thanks, Navi. We knew that. Alright, let's look around. Was not a kill room. Oh, there's a guy up there. Are they gonna make me get that guy manually? Nope, he's coming down. You are supposed to be able to put the slingshot away without firing an extra shot. I've never been good at doing that. It's better in other what am I saying? In future Zelda games, but I've never been good at doing that in Ocarina of Time. Alright, what's going on in here? Are these gravestones? Oh boy, are they gonna throw redeads at us? Oh, there's bats. Where's the other one? There's supposed to be another one. I can hear it. What happens? Oh, there he is. Hello? Oh, gosh. I'm trying really hard to target it. It's not happening. Okay, figured that would do that. So that's simple enough. I'm just going to leave that bat alone, I think. There's no chests in here. There we go. Finally, let me target it. Yeah, keys in any Zelda game, but particularly in this game, are just meant to be annoying. Bats in video games in general, bats and birds are known to be pretty obnoxious. Alright, where are we now? Oh, we got another really big dude. Oh, please don't target that guy. I better not die. So this guy's a salesman. I give up. If you let me go, I will sell you a Deku shield. Interesting. We don't need that. Yikes, I'm going home then. The only reason they'd be selling you an extra Deku shield is if you could lose the one you have now. If you... Oh, we're on the other side of that room. If you Is this gonna stun the big one? No, I didn't think so. Had to, oh boy. Oh, jeez. Oh, and now we're here. Please stop targeting that thing, thank you. Hello? Oh, I hate the targeting system. I'm gonna try not to be too pissy about it, but I really do hate Z targeting in this game. Well, I'm guessing we're gonna have to go all the way back around. How long is that gonna take us? The good news is I'm sure we don't have to solve that puzzle again. We're still gonna have to, like, re-duck under the thing, but I don't think we need to hit the switch again. Oh, and now there's these guys. And this guy's back. I won't... Can you do it? Yes. Oh, get away from me. Actually startled me a little bit. I won't make you watch if this happens too many times. If this happens too many times, I won't make you watch me go back and forth again. We'll do, let's say one journey back for if something like that happens. And then I'll cut. I wonder if that guy gets hurt by the slingshot. Worth a try, I would say. We don't really have all that much in the way of projectiles right now. Of course, all these enemies are back. I wonder if we start from far away, if we can get them. Because I'm still curious to see what happens if you kill all the enemies in this room. Maybe nothing. Maybe nothing. Didn't need to do that. I'm just trying to get the money. I wonder if these do anything or if they're just set dressing. Because you can, like, grab onto and destroy some of those. Not destroy, but, like, push those in other contexts. Okay. That, I believe, was the path that took us to the big guy. But there is another path here, and I'm kind of curious where that leads to. Where'd it go? There it is. That's kind of a cute... Oh, don't hurt me. It hurt me. Oh, there's a door here. What was I gonna say? That's kind of a cute thing where they have the torches that are only lit for a second and then you have to walk through them. That's something that took me a second to figure out that I could do, but it does make sense. I think I'm going to have to just get in the mindset of trying lots of things in these dungeons. Don't assume that anything isn't possible just because the original game didn't ask you to do it. What's back here? Trouble. Come here, come here, come here. Don't make me chase you. Is anything in here gonna... You know what? Oh! Jeez, that guy's big. Can I do that? Yes, I can. Can I maybe stun you? Nope. Alright. You know what? Oh, I might have to come back here, too. I don't know if I can get that guy from down here. But yeah, Deku Sticks do more damage than your sword. So, I've got plenty. Oh, he was stunned there for a second. Alright, now I've learned the pattern. And that ought to do it. Okay. Whew. Alright, I'm gonna try to do like a little backflip situation into this guy. But, I don't know, that looks a little bit too... That looks too high. That's way too high. Yeah, that's way too high. Alright, looks like we're gonna come back here when we have another item as well. I was about to say that's a shame, but honestly, it's not really that bad. We already had to come back. And like I said, in the original, they did make you do that, so I already did kind of have the expectation that I'd need to come back to this one. Oh my gosh, get out of my face. I don't remember if all enemies respawned all the time in the original. If they didn't, and that's just a new thing for this game, that's really annoying, and I wish it wasn't like that. Okay. I don't like that this guy is so close to the edge. Oh. Stand next to this block and grab hold of it with A. While holding A, you can push or pull it. If you stand next to the block and press A while pressing the control stick towards the block, you can climb on top of it. Pay attention to what the action icon says. Yeah, in future Zelda titles, they actually just straight up made it a different button. I like that better. So yeah, I'm just going to ignore this guy for now and push this block down because I want to make sure that I can get back here. I don't think it can reach me from where I'm standing now. Okay, so I might have the option to just ignore that guy, but he is kind of in my way because I'm going to need to come over here and burn this. That's actually a puzzle straight out of the original, but they did, of course, give me an extra obstacle here. Oh, I think I was going to talk about before how you can actually lose your Deku Shield. It can burn up if you're hit by a fire attack. Oh, I tried. I tried to get out of the way. I might be about to die. Whoa, excuse me. That came out of nowhere. Usually try not to cough directly into the microphone. Gosh, I lost my train of thought again. What was I talking about? Deku Shield. Deku Shield's burning up. So, the only way to get your Deku Shield to burn up is to be hit by a fire attack. And now that I think about it, I think there was a Keese earlier that flew through a torch and lit itself on fire. Oh, this is a little bit different. I think this puzzle was fewer steps in the original, although I could be misremembering. Give me that. Okay. So, yeah, I think I see what to do. Gotta go here. And here, yeah, this is essentially the same as the original, but I think they made you take a slightly different path. Going down. Okay, there's hearts in the water, which in the original I've never had to use these, but first time for everything, I guess. I heard, okay, it was you. I'm curious to see if they're gonna make you do the, oh, they are. They're gonna make you do this even though you don't have the code. You're just supposed to know. Interesting. Unless it's a different code, but I'm gonna go off the assumption that it's the same, although I don't know how to get them to go back, so I'm just, maybe if I hit all three and it doesn't work, they'll go back. Or maybe it doesn't matter alternatively, because there was nobody to give you the code. Let's see what happens. Yeah, I guess that just worked. How did you know our secret? How irritating. It's so annoying that I'm going to reveal the secret of Queen Goma to you. In order to administer the coup de grace to Queen Goma, strike with your sword while she's stunned. Oh, Queenie. Sorry about that. Yeah, my guess is, unless there was just a different code and I got it completely coincidentally, I'm guessing they just didn't bother reprogramming that text and you probably could have gotten them in any order. That's a shame. That takes a little bit of the flavor of the dungeon out. Alright, I think it's boss time. Oh, interesting. Oh, in the original, you come into this room. Unless they're just gonna let us... Oh, okay, they are. You just see a little bit of a light, and you hear a shuffling. You have to look at it before it'll attack you. So Goma is a repeating boss, a recurring boss in the series. She's usually some sort of giant arachnid. In this game, she's just a giant eldritch horror. I have no clue what she's supposed to be. In 2D Zelda, she's usually a giant spider. In Wind Waker, she's a giant scorpion. In Twilight Princess, she's a giant spider. Like, I don't know what... She doesn't have 8 legs. So, oh, I pressed it untargeted. It's not going to let me target her again. Unless it is. No, that was a mistake. If you stay targeted on her, I'm pretty sure you can hit her. Like, her eye will turn red and you can hit her, but oh well. And then she drops these Goma larvae because of course she does. Come here. I used a few more sticks than I really wanted to. If you... It might actually still be okay. Like I said, because the Deku sticks do more damage than your sword, if you just hit her with Deku sticks, you can actually skip a cycle. Yeah, see, there we go. We got her in 2 cycles. That's normally supposed to take 3. If anybody knows what arachnid Queen Gomo is meant to be in this game, do let me know. But yeah, it's no wonder the Deku tree was cursed with that thing rummaging around inside of him. And with that, we get our first heart container, thank goodness. You got a heart container. Your maximum life energy is increased by 1 heart. Your life energy will be totally refilled. Thank you. Zelda is one of those series where it actually kind of gets easier the farther you go. Like, the fights and stuff get harder, but the more health you get, the harder it becomes for you to die. Especially in 2D Zelda, I only ever really find myself dying at the very beginning of the game. Which I get that they're going for, like, progression and making you feel more powerful, but mixed feelings. Well done, Link. Thou hast verily demonstrated thy courage. I knew that thou wouldst be able to carry out my wishes. Now, I have yet more to tell ye, wouldst thou listen? I wonder what happens if you say no. Now, listen carefully. A wicked man of the desert cast this dreadful curse upon me. There he is. A lot of people knew this guy through Smash Brothers before they played this game. This evil man ceaselessly uses his vile sorcerous powers in his search for the sacred realm that is connected to Hyrule. For it is in that sacred realm that one will find the divine relic, the Triforce, which contains the essence of the gods. Before time began, before spirits and life existed, 3 golden goddesses descended upon the chaos that was Hyrule. Din, the goddess of power. Nehru, the goddess of wisdom. Furore, the goddess of courage. Din's usually represented by red. I wonder why they went with pink there. Or magenta, or whatever you want to call it. Maybe it was a technical limitation. Din. With her strong flaming arms, she cultivated the land and created the Red Earth. Nehru poured her wisdom onto the earth and gave the spirit of law to the world. Furore, with her rich soul, produced all life forms who would uphold the law. They never really go into what the law means. Open for interpretation, I guess. The 3 great goddesses, their labors completed, departed for the heavens. And golden sacred triangles remained at the point where the goddesses left the world. Since then, the sacred triangles have become the basis of our world's providence. And the resting place of the triangles has become the sacred realm. Thou must never allow the desert man in black armor to lay his hands on the sacred Triforce. Thou must never suffer that man with his evil heart to enter the sacred realm of legend. That evil man who cast the death curse upon me and sapped my power. Because of that curse, my end is nigh. Though your valiant efforts to break the curse were successful, I was doomed before you started. Yes, I will pass away soon, but do not grieve for me. I have been able to tell you of these important matters. This is Hyrule's final hope. I love that he's sitting down there. They didn't have to do that, but it just adds a little bit of atmosphere. Link, go now to Hyrule Castle. There thou will surely meet the Princess of Destiny. Take this stone with you, the stone that man wanted so much that he cast the curse on me. Back in the day, all this, like, shiny stuff was really very cool. It looks kind of weird now, but this was very impressive at the time. They used what they could to try to make the effect that they were going for. You got the Kokiri's Emerald. This is the spiritual stone of the forest, now entrusted to you by the great Deku Tree. The future depends upon thee, Link. Thou art courageous. Navi the fairy, help Link to carry out my will. I entreat ye, Navi. Goodbye. And with that, the great Deku Tree is dead. Like I said, not enough credit given to Navi. Let's go to Hyrule Castle, Link. Goodbye, great Deku Tree. You can go back in there anytime you want, although there's no reason for us to do that right now. Back in the Kokiri Forest? Hey, Link, what did you do? The great Deku Tree, did he die? How could you do a thing like that? It's all your fault. Now would be a good time for Navi to say something, but I don't know, maybe other people can't hear your fairy or something like that. But yeah, he's gone. I don't quite blame Mido for being upset. And even though he is a jerk, it's not that unreasonable to assume that since Link was the last person with the Great Deku Tree before he died, that perhaps something happened because of him. What? Where are you going? To the castle? Where's the castle? Yeah, people have different dialogue, and that means we've got to read it. Mido's very upset. Did something happen to him? So Mido appears to be upset, but it doesn't look like he's spreading the word. Is that Mido? Yeah, there he is. Hey, what are you doing in my house? Got nothing else to say about that, huh? That's a bit of a waste. Give him some sort of line, I don't know, giving him some sort of characterization other than like, why are you in my house? Anyway, it's time to go to that area that we didn't go to before. We can't do that much in here. We're gonna have to come back here much later and do some more important stuff. But, oh, I also forgot, now that we've got a sword, we can interact with this. Boing, boing. The current time is 12 o'clock. This statue's one-eyed gaze pierces into your mind. It'll tell you the time. I don't think that really does anything. Maybe it has to do with the day-night cycle, but we'll come back for that later. Here's the Lost Woods. If you go the wrong way in the Lost Woods, at any point, it'll kick you back out to the beginning. But there are some places you can go, and I do remember some of it. I know you can go here, and now that we have the slingshot, we can do something important. Let's aim. Not quite. Still not quite. There we go. I love Deku Scrubs. They're adorable. Especially the nice ones. Cool! You're great! You scored 3 perfect bullseyes. I have to give a neat present to such a wonderful person. Please take it. And we get the seed bag. You got a Deku Seeds bullet bag. This bag can hold up to 40 slingshot bullets. Definitely not necessary, but very nice. You can come get this as early as you have the slingshot. In fact, theoretically, you could leave the Deku Tree and come get it, although I don't see why you would. You absolutely don't need to. But it's a nice little upgrade that you can get for free very early. Oh, we can't do this yet. Can I talk to you guys? I should have actually waited a little bit before coming in here. We'll be able to do this in a little bit. I will be coming back for this before we really get started on the main adventure. It's just a heart piece. It's not actually that important. But because we can do it early, I'd like to show that we can. We came from this way. Can I go this way? Yes, is what I thought. And from here, I don't quite know where to go, but you can go through here and get to an area that you're really not supposed to be in yet. But from the minute you get control of the game, you can come to the Goron City. You can't do anything there. That's an entrance that you're meant to go through from the other side. But you can go there, and I think that's pretty cool. There's bugs here. I wanted to show that off. We can't use those yet, but they are going to be very important, so it's nice to know they're there. There should be one more thing that we can do in here. If I go this way. First of all, here's the Skull Kid. Skull Kid, is this what happens to kids who get lost in the forest? He might be our friend if we do something. Well, we're not going to be able to do something for a while. He'll attack you if you stay still for too long in that room. But he doesn't really do very much in this game. He's part of a larger quest, but he plays a very small part in it. But he's very important in Majora's Mask. Don't know if that's the same Skull Kid or not, but there he is. It's kind of cool knowing what comes next. But this guy is what we're here for. I surrender. To make your quest easier, I can enable you to pick up more Deku Sticks, but it'll cost you 40 rupees. Let's make a deal. You can come here again as soon as you get control of the game, and he will give you 20 free Deku Sticks. I don't really like doing that because you get Deku Sticks for free on the way to the Deku Tree, so it's kind of a waste. So now we just got to refill all of our Deku Sticks after using them all in the Goma fight. And even if you haven't used all of them, still, that's a very nice upgrade right there. Just pick those up right at the beginning of the game. It would probably be faster. Oh, this is a one-way area. Why not? I'll go back to the area with the path to Goron Forest, Goron City, and I'll pick a path just to see if I can figure out where to go next. There's a hole under that rock. Can't do anything about that yet. Anything if we go here? Nope, that's the wrong way. That's okay. It's probably the fastest way to exit at this point. So all of the Kokiri have different dialogue now. Anything up here? No. What? Oh, we talked to that. Oh, that's what happens if you hit the B button, by the way. It scrolls all the text really, really, really quickly. Oh yeah, we had a sign to read here. Cut grass with your sword. If you just swing with B, you'll cut horizontally. If you hold L as you swing, you'll cut vertically. So now I'm curious to see if you get extra rupees from doing that, like with that other sign. Probably not. It's not like that sign was all that interesting. Does Trainer Guy have something new to say now? No, he does not. At least you get to scroll through everything really quickly. Blessing and a curse. It's a curse if you were actually trying to read it and you just wanted to go a little bit faster, but it's certainly a blessing if you want to just skip through everything. How do we get up here under this house? Ah, that's right. The two guys who were working for Mido will say the same thing about him being upset, so I'm not going to bother talking to him. Oh, and we fell off. At least I think he's going to say the same thing. Hello? Yeah, Mido's very upset. I guess we never did help him cut the grass. Oh well. You don't get anything for it, you just get the rupees that fall out of the grass. It's just a cute little thing, another thing that contributes to this area actually feeling very alive and vibrant. What did you do to the Great Deku Tree? Another one who thinks it's our fault. Again, I repeat, Navi, you could be helping me clear my reputation here. We never get to talk to anybody else's fairy either. Maybe it really is the kind of thing where you can only hear your own fairy. Is this the Know-It-All Brothers? Yeah, did they have anything new to say? No. Alright, don't ask. Well, just remember this. If you want to save, press start to get into the subscreens, then press B. Oh! Does that mean you have something different to say if I say no? Well, if you play around with it, you'll figure it out. Fair enough. I'm trying to think if there's anybody else. There's the girl at the shop that we could talk to, and then I think that's probably... Oh, no, there was the girl there at the twins' house, and then the girl at the shop, and that's probably everybody. We're at time, but I'll finish talking so we can get started. Oh, there she is. So we can really move on next episode. Link, are you going to go away? It seems like some of the people here like us. Maybe it's just Mido who doesn't like us. We never really find that out. We're just sort of meant to infer that Link's a little bit of an outsider here. The girls are nice to us. If you lose your shield, will you come back? Maybe. Well, it's, well, there's still one guy at the entrance who probably has something to say. Is he that way? Or is he this? I think he's that way, at the far side of the village. We'll hear what he's got to say, and then we will head out. This is the way out, right? Yes. Oh, and I guess he's not even here. Oh, there he is. We Kokiri will die if we leave the forest. You're not going to try to leave the forest, are you? Indeed we are. Next episode. So, thank you very much for watching this episode of Let's Play Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time Master Quest, and hopefully I'll see you in the next episode where we step outside the Kokiri Forest and see what the wide world of Hyrule has in store for us. Bye-bye!